one of the diagnostic tools that you guys can use as instructors and convey to your people is when we think about losing, that I don't have a good enough stance to manage recoil, whether it's a shotgun, a pistol, a subgun, a rifle, whatever it is. When you think about it, what is, and my KG veterans don't get to answer this, what's the first indication that somebody is about to lose their balance and stance?
They kind of rock back in their heels.
Good. So what's the first action that happens before you can rock back on your heels? Mechanically. You're there. You're just looking at the wrong end of the foot.
Toes come up.
There it is.
What is it?
The toes come off the ground.
Right.
When I'm in a stance and I start to lose my balance and I get stood up, the very first thing that's going to happen is my big toe is going to leave the ground before I get back on my heels. So when you're checking stance on your students, don't look at their upper body, look at their feet. All right? Because before the recoil is going to do that, I'm in my stance, the recoil has to start standing me up, and then I get to that tipping point where I can't control that recoil. And as soon as I start to lose my balance backward, the first thing that comes off the ground are my toes. Then I'm on my heels, and then I can be on my heels and still be standing. Once the heels come up and I break that balance point, then I step back. The first instance that this happens is that toe. So when I'm shooting that check stance drill, or you're doing it with your students, and you want to see if their stance is managing the recoil effectively, look at their feet. Look for that first toe. Okay. So let's watch. I'm going to just relax on this one. All right. I'm going to take a little bit of an improper stance because I just want you to see what's going to happen with the toes. Okay. So I'm here. I'm squared up. All right. Ready? Okay. That was 3. Let's see if I can get one more. Okay, you notice how those toes start to come up? Again. Okay, I'm standing straight up, and even with just 2 rounds. Okay, first thing that happens is the toe, so we check for the toes. I got 1 round I can swipe from you. As long as it's double above.
Oh no.
There. Oh, it was mine you swiped off the ground.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, so now I got 5. I'm going to change that stance. I'm going to get aggressive. All right, progressively aggressive. Got that stance. Again. Okay, did the toe come up? No. All right, so now that's how, as a diagnostic tool, you can tell if your students are effectively managing the recoil. Does that make sense?